viewers, and welcome to episode 10 of Too Tough to Think. Yes, 10 episodes. Oh, what a remarkable landmark that remarkable landmark is. To be at 10 shows is a wonderful thing for us here at Too Tough to Think. We're thrilled with your support. And thanks to your support, we're going from strength to strength. We've now got more viewers than the footy. You've got nowhere near the number of viewers that the footy show has. But I am assured that we have more viewers than Kevin Bartlett's Hungry for Sport on SEN. And I know it's a radio show. And anyway, we've got more viewers than Kevin Bartlett's SEN radio show. It's a radio show. And look, but I'm excited about two things today, viewers. One, we've got another international sponsor to announce later on in the show. I'm just waiting on a fax to come through from somewhere in Europe confirming details. And secondly, the Nielsen ratings report for May is due out. That's our first ratings report, and we're really excited. I can't wait to see. But here it is. Great. Here it is, the Nielsen TV ratings for May 2016. We've got to be in the top. There's the. Okay, where it's number one online footy chat thing. It's top 50. That's 300. 5. That's it. And the 1,000. Are there any more pages? Thank God for that. Who needs ratings anyway? It's all just, okay. Viewers, welcome to the Round 9 Roundup. And I've just got one word for the AFL this week, and that is weak. 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 That's 6 weeks. Yes, that's 6 weeks given to Port Adelaide player Tom Jonas, poor Tom Jonas, for a simple shirt front on West Coast Andrew Gaff. Yes, I know Andrew was knocked out. Yes, I know he had to leave the field. Yes, I know he'll miss this week's game, but he's okay now. He's totally fine. Okay, he is convinced that he's Prince Charles. Yes, he keeps calling for Camilla. God knows why. But hey, a change is as good as a rest, isn't it? He's having a break. And isn't it nice? Isn't it nice to feel like you're someone special once in a while? But what I mean by weak is that by taking the rough and tumble out of the game, taking the contact out of the game, the AFL's taking the game out of the game. And when you take the game out of the game, all you're left with is a box with like it's a Monopoly, right? With the dog, the board's missing, and all you've got is a box with a couple of, maybe you don't even have both dice. It's like snakes and ladders without the snakes. What I'm trying to say is, football is a contact sport. Although these days, thanks to the AFL, it's more contact by email or text than it is by body. I'm tempted to reach for the old cliche that, footy's turning into netball. But have you seen netball? Those girls are strong. They're all elbows and knees and hair clips. They'd cut you to ribbons. I wish football was more like netball. Break that, Nielsen, break that! If the AFL had applied the same standards back in my day, then many of the legends of the game never would have played. Lethal Lee Matthews, possibly the best player ever, he would have been suspended for life every week. Dermot Brereton, he'd be in prison. Still. Mark Jacko Jackson, he would have been strapped into a straitjacket, sellotaped to Roger Merritt and shoved in a padded room. And what about old Captain Blood, old Jack Dyer, Richmond legend and police officer? He would have been too busy arresting himself every week to even get his hands on the ball. Fair dinkum, it's got to the point these days where you can't sneak up behind a bloke and pop him one. And is that where we want the game to go? Is it? Is it? Well, it is. Who says it is? Yeah, the AFL, yeah. Community groups, yeah. Mums, yeah, right. Supporter group, yeah, what? The clubs, well, everybody. Well, everybody except me. So what am I then? Just some boring old fart with no relevance to the modern game? What do you mean I am? Oh, who said that? Well, yeah, the AFL, yeah. The community, the newspaper, or the footy show. And well, it does not say that in the Nielsen ratings. It doesn't say that I'm it's a boring old fart. Speaking of old farts with no relevance to the modern game, the AFL announced this week that they're going to erect a statue to Richmond legend Kevin Bartlett at the MCG. Fair dinkum, Kevin Bartlett. of all players. He was the tightest player ever to play the game. He wouldn't pass the ball on the field. He wouldn't even pass wind on the field. He was that tight. He'd rather have a shot from the dressing room than set up a teammate in the clear. Tight. He wouldn't even give you the finger. I mean, sure, he played over 400 games. And yes, he won, five premierships and kicked over 500 goals. But, really. The only good thing about this is that being such a little fella, the AFL won't have to spend too much of its hard-earned coin on bronze to make the statue. It'll only be about, 3 feet high. Actually, they'll be better off with an AFL mini figurine. Yes, and Kevin liked that too, as long as the AFL gave him a cut of the savings. Anyway, the statue's going to get built no matter what I say. No one listens to me. Boring old fart. Thank you very much. So the debate now is, what's the statue going to look like? Should it be Kevin full flight, running, kicking, handballing, marking, fists pumped? I don't know. What do we remember of Kev? Is it his speed, his fleet of foot speed? Was it the way he would weave silkily through defences? No, it's not, is it? I'll tell you what we remember about Kev. It's his comb over. Yes, his comb over. The way when he swerved left, it would swerve right, bamboozling defenders who fully expected Kev's mat of hair to leap off his head like some kind of demented vampire sugar glider and go straight for their throats. So let's not have a statue of Kev running or kicking. Let's have a statue, for a change, one that actually reflects the truth. Let's have a statue of Kev's comb over. Sorry, folks, have to interrupt myself there because we have that fax from Europe, from Poland, in fact, where we are huge. Yes, we are Poland's #1 Aussie Rules online TV panel show where there's only one guy on the panel. Number one, Nielsen. Did you hear that? #1, stick it where the sun don't shine, Nielsen. And because we are number one in Poland, we've been approached by a fleet of Polish sponsors who want to give us money to make this show. And we've chosen just one company to work with. The most successful chocolate bar in Polish history. We've chosen is that really? Yeah, okay. We've chosen the Fart Bar. Yes, Fart Bar. It's I've got to taste it, have I? It's part of the contract. Here we go. Right, it's I'm picking up cabbage, old cabbage, egg. There's definitely egg there, and there's a real taste of. This is chocolate, yeah. Yeah, fart bath. Because nothing tastes quite like a fart. Well, I've got to taste it again, have I? Give it. Here we go. Give it. Okay, I'm going to take. What's the use by date on this one? 2009. So it's an old fart. Let's have a go. Tastes like Kevin Bartlett.